Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 9 of my Mass Effect 2 Let's Play series. Recap of part 8. I did a little bit of talking to the crew members after picking up Archangel, who turned out to be Garrus. Afterwards we went back to Omega because we had to deliver a data pad to Aria. Also did a few other side missions there, one of which we ended up sending Patriarch, her Krogan sort of right-hand man or whatever, sent him to his death. So, unfortunate, but he wanted to go out dying in a glorious death, I guess, so good for him. Afterwards, we came back to the Citadel, which we're on right now. Did some shopping around, completed a side mission where we helped out a Quarian who was wrongly accused of stealing like a credit chit, they call it, pretty much a credit card, if you will. And then we went and tried to talk to the council, ended up being refused by them. So instead we talked with our boy, Captain Anderson, and saw Counselor Udina, and had some choice words with all of them. Anderson we're a little bit more friendly with, but other than that, we're just ready to keep moving on. Not going to get the help of the council, not going to get our Spectre status reinstated. That's more of the choices based on our Renegade options and that sort of thing. So, consequences of Mass Effect 1, of course, but that's what we knew what we were getting into. In this part, we're going to start off by doing some shopping, and then after that, head off planet. A few other side missions that we picked up, so we will go and do those. So let's get going into that. We ended on level 28 of the Citadel, so that's where we're going to keep moving on. This is the top level with the last amount of shops. We don't have a lot of money left, but we'll see what we can take a look at. There's also a dance club there if we really want to.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
If you remember from Mass Effect 1, this lady, I believe we punched in the mouth. Or at least you can. I can't remember if we did or didn't. Maybe I should have looked that up before doing this, but I had no idea she was going to be here. So let's talk with her and see what she has to say this time. I think we can still do the same thing and punch her in the mouth. So if we get that option, we're going to go for it.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News.
I ain't shaking your hand.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You punched me when my questions hit too close to home.
Okay, so we did punch her.
Do you have a minute?
I mean, we have a minute. that we do, but you're not very friendly.
Sorry, don't remember, don't care.
But the people remember you, Shepard. You're back, your news. I just want to give your story its due.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't getting any of her audio in the right head.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension,
That's it, you're getting the
I've had enough
punch.
of your disingenuous assertions.
Oh, here it is. Boom! She's out, baby.
I knew this was a mistake.
You think you can keep treating the press like this and get away with it? Check vid. Did we get it? Nice.
That's fine with me. We're going for all those Renegade points, of course. Let's head over into the dance club. I think there's one sort of thing over here. Oh, that's later on. It's some, like, stupid fish quest. We could dance. We gotta pass.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
I'd chill at this bar. It seems kind of nice. Music's not blaringly loud, but it's enough that if you want to get your dance on, you're good to go.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game.
I have not.
It's based on Turian mythology.
Oh, I get it.
Human.
World of Warcraft, Galaxy of Fantasy. You got it now. We're getting that discount.
I understand you sell hunting supplies. I'm interested.
Why would human scavengers need guns? They only strike when their prey is weak. Like that time the Citadel was attacked by Geth and you killed the Council.
As I recall, you had a fleet here to protect the Council. Sovereign blew right through them. Too bad your admirals didn't ask us for help sooner. At least you've got us here to protect you now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you're going to help me by selling these weapons at cost. Because you know humans are the best defense this place has right now.
Fine. You've got it. Now buy something and get out.
God,
Pleasure doing business with you.
wow.
Go to hell.
Roasted him, dude. Roasted. Alright, we're gonna buy these small things because we can't buy the big upgrades right now. Yeah, we don't have that many credits. Probably what we would do is get the heavy pistol damage, since I use that the most, and I think most of my smaller group squad members do. Yeah, group squad. So that's it for the 28th floor. Or level 28. Sorry, I had to burp, didn't want to do it right into the microphone. That would be a little gross, I guess. I mean, also kind of terrible. Okay, that's the... Yeah, these are the two guys that I wanted to talk with.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
And that's what it is.
You
Okay.
ever been up there?
No. Seasick won't let me.
So back in the bar, there was there's a Turian who is a groundskeeper for the Citadel Presidium. So we're going to go back into the bar, the nightclub, dance club, Dark Star. Probably easier to just call it Dark Star.
You get 2 credits toward a new game.
That sounds like GameStop / EB Games. Terrible sort of trade-in value for what you bought. And here he is, the groundskeeper. Let's talk to him.
Something I can do for you?
Fish.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the woods.
Huh.
The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonesi's gift shop.
Interesting. So, water that's just sitting out there is what we drink?
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of cool to know. There's no fish, but we'll be able to go tell them.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Huh. It's kind of nice that they know of it as the conduit now. If you don't remember, the conduit was the Prothean-made mass relay device. It was one way from Ilos to the Citadel. It was what we actually traveled in at the end of Mass Effect 1 in order to get from Ilos to the Citadel without going through any of the Geth and Sovereign forces. So I guess it's still intact. They know what it is, and they've, of course, named it properly. But good to know. We'll go talk to these Krogan and let them know there's no fish, but we'll clear up their argument. I mean, I do have a fish,
What do
but
you want?
there's
I
no
talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
And so we could have done some Renegade option and I gave him one of the fish that we bought, but I'd rather not. So yeah, we're just going to head back to the Normandy. We can check our journal to see what sort of
I'm
quest.
sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic
Yeah, you can shut up. Yeah, let's skip over that. We don't need to sit there in that screen. But yeah, we're going to check the journal. We're going to see what stuff we can go do. Gotta go feed our fish because we just bought fish and might as well go take a look at them and feed them. Until later in the game, you don't have Kelly to feed them for you.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I guess we'll read that first. Samesh Bhatia was a side mission guy from Mass Effect 1. His wife had died on Eden Prime. and we had helped to get his wife back for him. So that's nice. So we'll mark that as red. Emily Wong. So I guess maybe it's a side mission. Maybe we'll just go meet her on the Citadel. But a little late for that. Let's feed the fish. See, when you buy fish, there's a bunch more that we can buy later on in the game, and they're just in here. And if you don't feed them, they end up dying. Then you gotta clean out the fish tank, and yeah. I got a space hamster as well. We've got some of the ship stuff over there. Whoa. All right, let's head down to deck 2. No reason to go.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yeah, no reason to go talk to anybody. So let's check out the journal. As far as side missions, oh, that's right. We've got the ingredients. We can go down to the cook and deliver those. We can go do Lost Operative, maybe. That's in Omega. The smuggling depot is in the Hourglass Nebula, and then we can go start this Project Firewalker in the Ismar Frontier. So most of that stuff is just on the galaxy map anyway. So we'll go decide after that. It's in the crew's quarters that we got to go down to talk to the cook. He'll be happy that we picked up some better supplies for him to cook with. Sort of run over there and just talk with them.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
I'm good, thanks.
I think I'll pass.
It's your loss. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Cool. Glad to help. Get that one out of the way. Let's get back up. Go handle some of those side missions. So we've got Omega Nebula to go get a operative back from Cerberus. Up. We plot a jump. So yeah, let's go over here and then we'll go over to the Ismar Frontier. I think it's the Father one. Can't remember exactly, but we'll head over there. Nothing, okay.
Probe launched.
So I don't want to do probing right now. That's a very boring thing that I've talked about before. It's just...
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, okay. Here it is. I can't pass up a good platinum deposit.
Status of system operator is not known. General distress.
Launching
Beacon
probe.
auto process interrupted.
Something on our sensors.
Okay, let's land. It's a Cerberus operative that we have to go save. So let's go do that. While I check my phone. Alright, we're gonna take Garrus with us and Miranda. Yeah, there's no good upgrade yet. Good with those. I don't think we got any new good guns. Cool. Let's... Oh. Wrong buttons all day. Alright, cool. Let me pull out my pistol. A little bit more accurate with it.
Everyone ready?
Alright. Okay, we've got a Vanguard in front of us. Alright, let me... Gotti. Okay, we've got a trooper in, it'll be easy. Okay, we've got a vanguard in the back there. Let me do a trooper. Okay, let me warp you again. Okay, getting my ass whooped. Concussive shot. Let her warp the vanguard. Let me reave the vanguard. And I'm not doing so hot. Easy enough. Gotti. Alright. Got some shot, let me warp him. I missed it. Sorry, Miranda's got her. Let me reave. Man, I am terrible. Okay, concussive shot and she's done. Alright, so we're not out of the woods yet. We've got some other enemies on the other side. Trying to see if I can pick up some ammo, because we're a little low. To access the logs, we've got a subject, Tyrone Rawlings, not Wallings. Got him, interrogated. Okay, so he died. So now that they're trying to decrypt the data, I'm sure it's going to take a while. Let's get some money out of these people. Perfect. Alright, nothing else here. There's a holding cell access, so we've got to decrypt. Boop, boop, boop. You know, pretty boring stuff, of course, but we're getting into some action in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I lied. Nope, I didn't lie. Got him. Got you. Okay. Pretty easy.
Fire in the hole!
He's done.
Weakening their integrity!
Okay, I'm gonna save some of their stuff. Okay, let me use that. Let's see what that does. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let myself heal up. Nice. Concussive shot to knock you down. Oh, that got me. Let me reave.
I'll tear you apart!
Done. Okay. I forgot that I had to switch it to T for Garrus to do action, so yeah, it was an easy enough fight. I don't think I did a lot of talking during it, but I don't think the fight needed a whole lot of narration. Let's get into the holding cell area, because there's some refined platinum. Emergency shielding. Research project. Cool. I had no idea. Alright, so let's bypass this door. Once we get in there, I think we'll have our data and we'll be done with this mission. Very good. Good work, everybody. Clap, clap. Get a move on. Yep. Cerberus agent is dead.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Alright, we're gonna keep it.
Data received.
Good. Okay. Got a good amount of credits, got some platinum. Said that we have the ability to get some emergency shielding, so I want to go take a look and see what that refers to. If that is like for Shepard and his crew, or if that's for the ship upgrades.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I imagine I did. Let's go here, ship enhancements. Okay, so it was a... Yeah, okay. Was an armor sort of people upgrade. Let's see if there's anything else. There's not. We've got redundant field generators. Weapon upgrades. Can't get anything. Prototypes. Nothing of worth. And I don't care about the med bay. So we're good on upgrades. Let's go check out the message that we got. Okay. So it'll take a year to decrypt the data, so we'll keep that. Talitha was a girl from Mass Effect 1 where you had to talk her out of killing herself and all of that. It was very interesting. The consort sends kind words. Nala Butler. Oh, husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. Very proud of the work that he did. So take care of Garrus and make sure he's in good hands. So we will, of course. We love Garrus. He's our boy. We're gonna leave the Fathar, the father, sort of solar system. We're gonna head over to the mass relay in this very slow moving area, and we are going to do the Firewalker mission, or at least start that. Probably keep this part a little short. I'm gonna buy some fuel. Keep going, come on. Because the last few parts we've got 40 plus minutes and that sort of thing. I'd rather keep this one under 40. And at least try to. So we'll just head right to the planet.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, that was quick.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Let me do a little bit more research. Gathering.
Probe launched.
Alright, let's at least get it down to good. Right there.
Launching probe.
Right there again.
Launching probe.
Lots of palladium.
Probe launched.
Nice, that's what we need, platinum. And this is a resource-rich planet. See, this is exactly what I was talking about, where it's pretty boring. And if I did this as a part of the videos. I'm sure you'd hate me. It's probably the last one. We'll be down to good. There we go. Okay. So let's land and let's do the Project Firewalker. Just checking the time over there and up there. Clocks everywhere. I don't think it really matters who I take. It's not like Mass Effect 1 where whoever you took on sort of expeditions really affected like the Mako's recovery time or the shields. Yeah, this one is a sort of, it doesn't matter who you take, just take people with you. Who's piloting that? That's what I want to know. Asking the real questions.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Okay. So we've got a cargo bay that we are going to unlock. Hopefully get some good equipment from it. I wonder what happens if I mess up this decryption, because this is like vital to the I guess the project. I guess bypass, not decrypting. Ah, yes, and they decided to give us this beast. I forget why I bought the Project Firewalker DLC. Maybe it was free. I can't remember.
Systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI. Mission objectives located. Caution, guided missile system active. Acquired.
Okay. So yeah, you hover over it, you click the right mouse, and you collect data. You jump using left shift, of course.
Would you look at that?
I don't know what Garrus is talking about. Maybe it's like, hey, it's better than the Mako, and it's like, eh. That's debatable.
Path is now clear.
If you boost, you don't get as much lift, that sort of stuff. So we're gonna boost our way down here. Make sure we don't drop too hard. That's pretty much all you do, is you just collect resources in this thing and you shoot enemies. Very exciting, very fun. There's a few more missions that you get along with this. To use the hammerhead, of course. Thanks, Miranda. Oop. Sort of smashing the thing. I'd hate to be, like, driving in it. You'd be knocked all over the place. Like right there, that drop. Pretty sure you'd be like dead inside of it. Too much impact force. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, we're done.
Mission objectives completed.
Alright, press and hold F to end the mission. We will leave. I think there's sort of a bug. If you press stay, you can't press and hold F anymore. I had it happen once and I had to restart. I was pretty pissed. I gained some squad points. Got all the Cerberus funding we wanted. So yes, now there's a few other, I think, Project Firewalker missions around the area. We'll see what happens. I think we get some message and it's like, hey, go here. Hey, go here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Callie. Yep, prototype. Recovered from the emergency beacon contained intel on a few planets that Dr. Sace? I know it's Dr. Aloy. So they're on the galaxy map. So it seems like the Geth were tracking these two doctors, but they've got some good material, so let's go do one more of those missions. They're actually pretty easy to do. Head back to the mass relay. I think they're in other systems.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Thank you, Edie. Not really worried about that right now. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll do recover research data. So I think this one is pretty easy. We've got to get some fuel first. We'll buy some probes. The interesting thing about buying probes is that you buy them in packs of 5. And it doesn't matter if you have 29 and you buy it, you still pay for the pack of 5, even though they don't give it all to you. You don't have like over 30. So it's kind of wise to just buy up to the closest amount you can get to 30. Okay, this is actually a pretty good resource grab right here. So we've got an anomaly.
Scans have found something.
So this is the planet that we've got to land on to recover some data. I'm hoping this is the ice planet, but I don't think it is. The ice planet is actually pretty easy. You just kind of race to collect data. Accept. Okay, which one do we use the most? That's the real question. Reeve is pretty helpful. 40 points per second. Or Warp is pretty good. I think Warp we'll use. Miranda doesn't get anything. Garrus doesn't get anything. F you guys. Skip that. Okay, this is the ice one. So it goes like this, you just gotta...
Systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Cool.
Extraction complete.
Nice, this will be fun. Can make it, baby. Okay, there we go.
Acquired.
Keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, yeah, so we were supposed to go back up instead of try and jump the lava. We did a good enough job getting pretty far across. Alright, now we made it. Okay.
Research base entrance ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty easy. We just kind of get some data and then
Acquired.
We're out of here. Press F to exit. This shouldn't take too long. I don't think there's any enemies here. Or no, I don't think there are.
Moving!
gonna head over to the left here, just kind of see what's in this area. We've got a data pad. So it's unpredictable terrain, it's volcanic, of course we knew that. Can't go that way. There's a door we can bypass, don't go down there. We'll bypass the door first and then we'll collect the data out here. I love how it keeps telling us how to do this. Okay, we're gonna let that slide because I thought that it was that one. I should have looked at the board itself instead of just randomly trying to pick pins. My B. We got some iridium. That's it? It's this cool looking machine over here and you don't have something to pick up? Come on, mate. Right, we've got a terminal. I don't want to use that yet. We've got sensors. I don't want to activate those yet. We've got a computer console. We've got a locker to open. That's what I wanted first. Okay, terminal. Don't use that yet. Don't use the sensors yet. Computer console
I was
first.
right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs.
Okay.
I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Okay. Cool, let's use the terminal. Okay, so that's same thing. So volcanic instability preventing them from doing further research. So let's activate these sensors and pick up the data location. And then we're gonna have to hightail it out of here. Ouch.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Come on, we need to leave.
Okay, can't go that way. Of course, so let's head this way. Nothing else in here, just making sure. This place is blowing up. I blew it up. Nice, let's get out. Well, we'll try. A little bit of a shaky camera, it makes it a little bit harder to move. Thanks, Mass Effect. Almost causing us to die. Oh, wrong button. Oopsies. Pick this up. Woo! That was a close one. Alright, we're gonna skip that. We just get into the Normandy when we fly off. Didn't find all the credits, I don't think, but that's fine. I think we could have done some more resource finding. The initial 2 resources when we died the first time, we didn't pick those up, so that's where we probably lost some credit recovery on.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
That's what
terminal.
I thought. Let's go take a look at it. Security breach. Disturbing factors coming to light. Okay, so unauthorized transmission, so that's how the Geth were tracking. So we know the Prothean site is. I'm not going to head there right away because there's, I think, 3 others, but we'll save that for part 10. So, you know, just some more side mission sort of stuff, just kind of checking out the Citadel some more. Saved that, well, we didn't save the operative, but we got some data back on another planet. And we have a new sort of mode of transportation on some of these other planets, the M44 Hammerhead. So we're going to go do, there's 2 other side missions, And then there's the final side mission one with the Prothean sort of dig site. So we're going to go do those other 2 side missions in part 10, do the Prothean dig site, and then I think we'll move on from there. We may have... The other side mission we have right now is with the getting some of the stuff from Arya, the sort of crates on whatever planet that she said. It was an uncharted planet, and she's got there's some stuff on there we can go pick up. That'll be a battle that we'll wait for later. So we may do Zaid Masani's sort of loyalty mission, and start that, and then we'll go off and continue some of the main quest sort of stuff with getting the Convict and the Warlord. The Convict's a biotic, a powerful one, so that's going to be good to have on the squad. And the Warlord is a Krogan. We could always use the brute force and the power there. So we'll go pick up those people, and we will continue playing Mass Effect 2. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, the usual YouTube stuff. Be sure to check out the next part, of course, part 10, coming out next week. And we're going to keep these rolling every week. So hopefully you're enjoying them, and thanks again for watching. I think that's all for us today. This is Tatman, signing off.